Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Do I sound okay? I hope I do. I hope I sound good. I would like to know. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. Hello, everybody. My name is Ryushin Fukumoto. But you can just call me, because I don't think I've said it. Well, I mentioned it in debut stream, but I know not everybody watches that. Just call me Prince. I'm used to that name. Everybody calls me that anyways. Hope everybody's having a good week. It is now Saturday. And that's good. Good day, you know? Good day is Saturday, you know? We're just here to talk. Nothing not much, you know? We ain't actually doing much today. As it said for the name of the stream. I'm just gonna be playing like Pokemon and shit that I can't show because it's on my 3DS. And I don't know how to connect my 3DS to a computer. If I ever find out, though, that'd be great. To my knowledge, you need to buy something for it. And I barely got money to begin with. So, that's a no. That's a no for now. For now. Maybe soon. Soon we will play Pokemon games that are on my 3DS. And we will play it for stream. It'll be fun, I'm sure. Yeah. Speaking of Pokemon, they're doing, I don't know how long I think it's only until the 27th. Let me actually check right now. For Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, they're doing the Pokemon for, I think it's like Pokemon Day. And they're like, for specific outbreaks, they got Voltorb, they got Fungus, and they got Hisuian Voltorb. I already have four. I got 4 Voltorbs. I got 3 Fungus, and I got 3 Hisuian Voltorbs. I need one more. Yeah, we're just gonna stay here and chat while I play on my Switch. Hope everybody's having a good week though. I'd say my week has been pretty good. Okay. No. Is there a Hisuian Voltorb? There's no Hisuian Voltorb. Frick! I think Hisuian Voltorbs are rare. I think they're rare outbreaks. I still need one more. Yeah. I don't think. I think for just chatting streams, we will not be doing the normal 3 hours like we do for games. And it's just because I don't think I can talk without showing stuff on the screen for 3 hours. Besides me, obviously, I am on the screen. Frick! I also don't know if my voice is dead. Yeah, after stream, I decided to play a couple games. I played Cuphead. I played Smash Bros. And then I played Smash Bros. a couple hours before stream. And I do tend to yell when I play those games. And it's not out of anger, it's just I yell because I yell. Which I would freaking love to play those games on stream, so you guys can definitely hear my voice dying. If it's not as dead now, it's going to be dead then. And yes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the Blaze Breed. I still need you. Let me get this Voltorb, though. Alright. I got a Hisuian Voltorb outbreak. Yeah. Alright, well. Yeah, well, yeah. Now we can discuss, you know, plans. If you haven't been looking at my uh, Twitter account, besides all the shit I retweet, like cat videos and shit, because I love cats. I love my cats. I like animals, so you typically get a lot of animal videos. Uh, Freaking one thing I want to do, and I don't know if I'm actually going to do it. It's just an idea, but I host like a game night for some streamers, so we all get to know each other. Some of us are still pretty new to this stuff, after all. Like me, for example. And naturally, I think it's a good idea to want to get to know people. So I was thinking, what better way to get to know people than by playing a game that makes you want to murder each other, aka crab game. Now, if you don't know what crab game is, if you don't know what crab game is, think of Squid Game. But there's only me. But it is like goofy ass, goofy Squid Game. Like the graphics are like funny to look at. It's not supposed to be taken as serious as the show kind of tries and takes it. Anyways, at least from what I've seen, the show tries to take it seriously. But then it's like, yeah, you're gonna play little kids games. Like, what about that is serious? And it's just so we can all get to know each other. That I think it would be great, you know. But yeah, that's one thing that I have planned. So far, nobody's seen it. Well, no, people have seen it, but people don't respond. I don't get why. Like, I'm looking for people to want to play this. You know, is it the game? I don't know. I thought Crab Game was a really freaking funny game, and then literally, I think yesterday, while I was streaming, I went on Twitter for a second, just because I wanted to see if anybody replied while I was streaming. Um, and freaking, I had one of my IRL friends was like, "Hey, the fuck is crab game?" And I'm like, "Well, if you've been around the block, you've probably seen it." And then I was scrolling a little bit, and turns out someone else happened to be doing that idea that day, and I was like, "Well, what are the odds that I just thought about it?" And the funny thing is, no, I'm not gonna say that funny thing. I'm not gonna say that funny thing. You guys will have to wait for that potentially. Well, I can sort of say it. Someone that happened to be in that thing is someone I may or may not be planning to collaborate with in the future. We've talked a little bit, not too much. We've both been, busy with lives. It'd be like that. But it's in the works. We have no idea when it's gonna happen because their schedule. They've told me before their schedule. They don't really have an exact schedule, anyways. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure we'll do it eventually. But yeah. Besides that, I was just like, oh, well, what are the odds that I just happen to think of doing something like that, and then I see it literally like it started 30 minutes. The last 30 minutes of my stream, it started, and I was like, oh, well, that fucking sucks. I was like, I would have loved to watch it, but then I was streaming, and then I forgot about it. I would have watched it, because I think Crab Game is like a really funny game. I think it's funny, anyways. But I don't know. I wanna try and get as many people as I can with something like that. I think it would be fun, but I don't. Not everybody has different opinions, So I don't really know. It would be great to set something up, and considering that you can play that game with up to 35 people, and I would like to have as many people as we can fit. I think that would be freaking fantastic. But that's what's going on there. Yeah, I basically, because it's free. It's not like you have to spend money to buy to get the game. It's free on Steam. So like you don't have to worry about the price. But still. Ugh. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I would like to. It gives everybody a chance to meet everybody. Meet new people. That's what I want to try and do. I want to connect people. But I mean, if nobody sees my stuff, I mean that's fine. You know, what can you do about it? Uh, that's kind of what's been happening a little bit. Just trying to potentially set something like that up. I think it would be fun. I just don't know like a bunch of other games. Well, like people still play Among Us and whatnot, but like, no. I think I want the picnic, not the Poke Portal. There's the other Among Us version that's I think free. The Goose Goose Duck. That one I kind of want to play because I think it's a little goofy. But the reason I want to play like Crab Game is because you can get more people. And I just think it'd be nice to get as much people as you can, just so we can there'd be more people. Think about it. 35 different people at most, right? That is 35 different fan bases. And those 35 different fan bases can meet other fan bases. And they can enjoy other streamers because now they realize that, these fan bases exist. These people exist, and their content might be funny, or they might be like exactly what you like. Kind of what I want to do. I just want to show people that there are many other people here. Not just your basics. Not just the most popular. There are some hidden gems, if you will. They just haven't been found yet, if you will. They're good. They just haven't been found yet. It's simple as that. I would love to say that was me, but I don't think I'm a hidden gem. I don't think I'm that good. Like I mean, for example, a lot of people have like starting screens. Bro, I just have a black screen. Doesn't even say like starting soon or anything. I just got a black screen. and it stays like that for like 5 minutes, so I can easily prepare myself. Probably doesn't have to be 5 minutes, honestly, but I don't rush, so that's probably why it's 5 minutes. Yeah, but that's a plan, not a guaranteed one. I would love for it to be guaranteed, because it's not like the game is. And the thing is, I chose crab game not only because of how many people you can put in the game, but because it's free, so you don't have to like focus on spending money to do this. The most you spend money on are like maybe cosmetics and shit. But it's a free game ultimately. What is that? Oh, there's just two of you. Okay. Why is there no shiny Histilian Voltorb? Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I don't know. Freaking, there are other games that I would like to do collabs in, but I think Crab Game is like one of the best because you can get so many freaking people from everywhere, from different walks of life, if you will. Because you can get 35 different people. That is 35. Well, I mean, if you include yourself, 34 technically. You can only get 34 different people if you include yourself, of course, obviously. For obvious reasons, you would have to include yourself. Otherwise, it's like, well, why would you even make it? Uh, that would be freaking cool. I know. I mean, at least one. I think only one to my knowledge. I don't really pay attention. Uh, One freaking server that I'm in that we're all streamers. We all stream. I've yet to ask if I can just like ask them. I don't want to just DM everybody privately because I just I'm fine with talking one on one, but like that's just weird if I have to go to like potentially 35 different people, and even more because there are people that might just say no or they're not interested, kind of stuff. And you just be like, "Hey, you want to play crab game?" And then if they're like my friend, they're like, "What is crab game? I've never heard of this." It's really easy to explain though. It's not that hard. It's just crab game. Crab game is just Squid Game, but as a really meme like game, I guess. Meme is to say the least. I mean, if you've watched like anything involving VTubers, I think people have done it pretty frequently. I watch Niji Sanji all the time. I see them do it, and I'm just like, bro, that would be a fun game to do. Unfortunately, I have yet to really see people who either A, take interest in that game, or B, even hear of the game. It's not the only game that I would love to collab with people, though. I just think it'll be one of the best because it's funny. So you can get to know people based on their personality by how they play, and a bunch of and bunch of shit, and you can invite like so many fucking people to play the game, and I think that's fun, you know. Because I personally think you can't do this kind of stuff just by yourself. You know, you could try, and maybe you do good. Maybe you do good. But I think it's more fun to let others in. Even though I know for some people, that's really hard to because maybe they dealt with something in the past, then didn't then made them have like kind of trust issues and shit. And to which I say I understand, I get it, I completely get it, and I'm not telling you to change, but it'd be fun, to see you, to see someone else you've never heard of. Maybe at the end of it you become best friends. Maybe at the end of it you hate each other. But it's good to know who you learn to enjoy, who you enjoy to. I was about to say who you enjoy to dislike. That's not good. That's not good. Like you know who you can play another game with, not just this game. You learn to get new people to talk to and whatnot. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. People are entitled to their opinions. I personally think it'd be great, but that's not all the freaking collab games I want to play. Like I said, like I keep saying, and then don't mention any examples, which is what I'm gonna do now. Freaking, I want to play horror games. I I have only bought so far one horror game because I don't have a whole lot of games to begin with this on this computer. Mainly because it's so brand new, and I haven't really put any money in. You know, so like I say a lot. I just realized that. That's when I really have nothing to really say, but I don't want. I just want to just chat. I just want to chat. I just want to talk, even if nobody listens. I just want to talk. I think it's good to do that. I do it every week so we can talk about our week. How the week has been. How fast or how slow it's been for you guys. That kind of stuff. But yeah, that's just how it be. Hmm. But anyways, that's what I think. Anyways, um, what else? mm. I'm so tired. I woke up at like I woke up like 4 hours ago today. I woke up like four and a half, like not four and a, maybe 4.5, 4.5 hours ago. In case you're wondering, it is 5:30 in the afternoon for me. I woke up 4 hours ago, and I'm still tired. That's when I have a really horrible. I have like really horrible sleep habits. It sucks because I genuinely enjoy sleeping, and then I can't sleep. It takes me forever to sleep. But what else? That's what you get for being like me. Anyways, what else is there to talk about? I mentioned it last time, but we're gonna get new shit eventually. No, there's no. We don't have a planned date. And by we I mean me. Don't have a planned date for literally anything. But that's the fun about it. You don't have to know. Only I do, and I have no plans for it yet. But it will happen soon. I know it will. Just like if I said like something that's like, oh yeah, we have no planned date for it, but it's gonna happen. Like what's a good example that doesn't sound evil? Because I only think of one example but it sounds really evil. You get what I mean. I'm assuming you guys get what I mean. Anyways, you got new stuff? No, you didn't. Man, I'm just kind of looking at shit. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna look at shit. Let me watch this for a bit. Just me. Oh, dang. some. There's some gorillas. What when you watch Smash Bros. And you just see Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. Oh. Yeah, that's something we can talk about. So I was on Twitter a little bit ago, a couple hours ago, and I saw this one post. I said, if given the chance, which VTuber would you want to meet? And I'm assuming by meet you mean like get to talk. So that's what I assumed. So I don't think like meeting IRL. I mean I'm sure that would be cool too, but like if we're meeting for the first time, I'd rather us just talk first. We don't have to meet each other yet. But one person I said was Porcelain Maid. Joel, he's on Twitch at twitch.tv/Porcelain Maid. Yeah, I've watched that guy for a while. I've watched what was the actually, you know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna give me 2 seconds. Hmm. That's funny. Okay. Um. That's funny. Hmm. Anyways, what was I looking for? Oh wait, you know what? I know what I was looking for. Bam. My first video I watched of Porcelain Maid. First off, was before he called it Porcelain Parlor. It was the date nights. I enjoyed those. It was one of his. Let me see. That's a recent one. Let me see. Well, actually, no. I think the first thing I watched of him was shorts. I think I just randomly found one of his shorts. Do I remember which one? No. But then I started like looking into him more. Oh, you know what? The reason I even got to that I even realized who he was because I found a freaking whatchamacallit. My brain is trying to remember. An article. I was just scrolling. I was just on Google, and I think I was scrolling down at like some of the featured ones that it gives you that it kind of understands like, oh, you like this stuff, so we'll give you articles about it. And I liked VTubers. I thought they were pretty cool. Uh, but they weren't like I wasn't like even first off I wasn't even planning on being one at that time when I first found him. Like I had understood where they came from. I was like, I think it was around. I want to say like pandemic time. I think I want to say pandemic time. We're gonna say like 2020, maybe 2019 at the very at at the latest, but I'm gonna say probably 2020. And they started there was a whole influx of them. They were coming at the wazoo, as they say, coming at the wazoo. I think the first one that I knew, well, that I got to see was, I think most people's freaking Gargura from Hololive. That one was a. I was watching her for a bit, and I was like, it's an anime girl. It's so weird. You can do that. I was like so confused. And then I looked at Mori Calliope, who I still watch. I watch her collab streams. I don't watch her by herself because I typically don't. I kind of just watch her with other people because I think it's more funny when you're with others. Yeah, I'm sure you're good by yourself, of course, but it's like it's funny if you're with others. That would be another one. I didn't say it, but that would be another one. I would love to freaking talk with Mori Calliope. That would be freaking amazing. There are so many people I would love to talk to, and I think I would just freak the fuck out if I did end up talking to them. Uh, like I'd be speechless. I don't know what I'd say. I'd be so nervous I couldn't talk properly. That doesn't happen often. I don't get nervous. So you think I would get nervous? I would never. These are just mere emotions that do not exist within me. It's that simple. Just like how I'm never scared. I've never. Well, no, I was frightened as a kid, but as a kid and an adult is two different things. I'm not scared of anything. Now, I mean, yeah, I have some dislikes, but I'm not scared of them. Maybe as a kid I was just like cockroaches. I used to be fucking afraid of cockroaches. One landed on my foot from a ceiling. Bro, I did not enjoy that. And that cockroach was really freaking big. I was taking a shower. This was when I was a kid. And now I've just learned to just like, ugh, cockroaches. I hate them. They kind of give me the heebies. I'm just like, as long as it doesn't come towards me and bother me, it's fine. I'm not gonna not gonna go out of my way to murder it. I know some people would. I'm not one of them. The exception, however, not to murdering. No, not that exception. There is no exception to that one. I think the only exception that I would allow a cockroach to be near me is someone like Mataraka. I think I would allow her to be near me. I think I could handle that. I'm not a big fan of cockroaches. I can't handle them too well. But I think I could handle that. I think I can handle her. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Anyways. But anyways, 2020, that's kind of when pandemic happened. VTubers started, coming out the wazoo, yada, yada, yada. I saw Gura. Then I moved over to Calliope. And then I started, looking at others. And, it just went to my Google. Whenever I searched Google, it knew that I liked VTubers now because I kept watching more and more of them. And so, freaking stuff happens. And, one day I'm scrolling Google, looking at some articles because I like doing that. I still do it now. And I found one mentioning a dude in a woman's body. And I was like, oh? And I was a little curious, And it was like, porcelain maid is something like he's a man in a woman's outfit or whatever, but he wears it with pride or some shit. And I was like, what? I was confused about it, so I was like, let me read it a little bit. That's not even the first time I learned about someone via a freaking article. I think he was the first one, but he wasn't the only one. But his was just, they were talking about how, he's pretty cool, he's He's a dude trapped in a woman's body kind of thing. As a porcelain doll. I think they even mentioned his height, 6'2". Now he's a 6'1" doll. I'm like, damn, who makes porcelain dolls he's tall? Do those even exist? 6 foot no, that's porcelain doll. Tall porcelain dolls. I doubt they're 6 feet though. Oh. I forget how creepy these things look if you have them in the middle of the night. I forget how kind of creepy they look. I'm all for it though. That one looks grumpy. These are some interesting porcelain dolls. Okay, well. Yeah, you can see some of their costumes. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Bro, Wizard of Oz? Oh, interesting. Yeah, they don't have 6 feet porcelain dolls. I don't know who the hell made his doll. I don't know who made that new body of his, but you know, that's certainly interesting. Regardless. Regardless. Freaking. Yeah, so I heard about him in an article. I looked him up on. I think it was YouTube, yeah. Even though it said he was a Twitch streamer per se. I think I looked him up on YouTube because I'm like, well, you know, people put everything on YouTube more than they do on Twitch. And you know, I looked him up and you know I've found some shorts of him. Let me see if I can actually find one of the few that I remember. Okay, let me just. Bam. Here we go. And I know it was one of his shorts from so long ago. So let's see. My brain is telling me that I saw the original ones I saw were with him talking with Nanolith, I think it was. I think. But I could be wrong. I'm kind of looking. Kind of looking to see, you know? Maybe. I don't know. I know that I still have not seen all his shorts. So, that's definitely true. No, it was I think it was like one of them where he was like talking with Nanolis. I think that's her name. I'm pretty sure. It's been a bit. I just don't remember which one, but you know. Oh yeah, it was. Okay. I think that's how I first found him. There was another one that I remember. It was like the monster, like he was playing a horror game. I don't know what game it was, but it was like, you know, a monster. It hates noise. Yada yada yada. And he's like, I hope a big scary monster doesn't come over to me and eat my ass. Oh no. And I think that's how I really was like, oh, you know what? I love this guy. I thought that was just so funny. I was like, you know what? This guy's funny. Let me see if I can find it. I really do want to find it because I think it's funny. Don't attract a monster. It makes it's attracted to noise, and he starts making noise. He's like, I hope a big scary monster doesn't come over come over here eating my ass. It is so stupid, but I think it's the funniest. I have to see it. Hold on. I have to see if I can find it. I think it's really funny. See, I just don't remember the name of it. Oh, I remember that one. 20 bucks is good. Wait, I think I know this one. Oh, that one was funny. How much money would you pay me to call me a dumb little bitch? That one was funny. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, we're just. It's not even about the week, honestly. It's just talking in general. You know, we get to talk about whatever we want, whatever I want ultimately. But you know, why not? Oh, and I think one thing that I love every time, and I still can't help but smile and or laugh at the thing he says, and it's the freaking joke. If you watch him, you know. He says it like every fucking collab. I just think it's funny every time. Oh, this one was funny. It's muted, like you can't hear it. I can't even hear it. I think it's because I'm streaming and it just refuses to play. Which, you know, whatever, you know. Freaking. Maybe? I don't think it's this one. Nope, it's not this one. Because he was by himself. I know that. And I know it was. I'd say a while back, anyways. Let me see. Let me see. No, before all that. Before it was way before he had freaking bikini model or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't typically watch streams. Not just him, just in general. I typically do not watch the streams. I will watch the VODs. I can't sit still for the streams for whatever reason, but I can sit still for the VODs. Which is really stupid. I can be like, oh, I can't watch this thing live. That's only gonna be, you know, like 3 hours or some shit. But I can sit down and watch a 12-hour Let's Play, and I have done that once. I think it was 12 hours. Let me pull up another YouTube tab. Hold on. Let me see. What was the name of the game? Oh, I remember. It was 11 hours and 43 minutes. And it was basically just the cutscenes. It wasn't even the actual game I was really watching. It was more so just the cutscenes. And it was Danganronpa, another episode. Ultra the Spare Girls. And holy shit, I sat there. Well, I mean, not at once. Not at once. I could not do that all in one sitting because, I had a life. I had a thing called a life. I know. Insane. Crazy. A VTuber having what's called a life? Oh, nobody's ever heard of that. But frickin', I sat down for a couple days and watched that shit. And it was funny. I don't know why. It was funny that I watched all of that. Like I got to understand what it was interesting. See, I don't know which one is it. It wasn't this down. It's a lot higher, but I just don't know which one it was named. I don't remember what the fucking thing was called. And I'm trying to like look at what there is, and I'm just like, none of these look familiar. Wait, I think it's this one. No, it was not this. This one. No, it wasn't Persona. Definitely not. Hmm. Okay, no. I really have no idea where it is. I remember it, but it's like I remember. I don't remember it enough clearly. But it was so fucking funny. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Anyways. Oh no. Anyways. Okay. I really have no idea where it is. This point should just ask the joke. No. Where is it? I'm trying to find it because I thought it was funny as shit, and that's basically how I really got hooked onto watching his shit. I don't think it's this one, but no, but I do remember seeing this one before. I don't think I'm ever gonna find it. Regardless, I know, like, I remember what he says. That's about it. And it's just like he's playing a game, and it's like, it's telling him, hey, don't make too much noise, because, the monster is attracted to noise. And he's like, well, what happens if I do? And he starts making noise, and he goes, I hope no big scary monster comes out and eats my ass. Oh no. And then followed by his Twitch alert. And he's like, oh, no, don't do that. He's like, no, don't do that. I thought it was the funniest shit. But yeah, no, Joel would be fucking amazing to get to talk to. I would love to. That would be fantastic. But, that's more like a dream, I guess, if you will. That is one of many that I would love to fucking talk to. He's one of the first that I really got into VTubing, because I originally saw freaking Gura and then Mori and yada yada yada, but Joel was like one of the first that I was just like, this guy is genuinely funny to me. I don't know why, he's genuinely funny, and I just started watching more of his shit. And ever since then, I've just been a fan. I've been a pretty neat fan, I'd say. I ain't too crazy because I don't fucking go on stream and be like, "Oh my god, guys, he's amazing." I don't fucking do that. Nah, I don't. I was gonna say my pride just does not allow me, but no, I just do not. But yeah, that was pretty. This is a pretty cool guy. Um, what else? What were we talking about before? Um, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. I met him. I didn't meet him obviously, but I found out about him due to an article. And I did say he was not. He was the first, but he was not the last person that I found out when it came to VTubing from articles. And even now, even though I already know him, I'm still finding more articles about VTubers. And I just now realized I've seen, I think, six. I'm gonna say six because I can't remember anything past six. Six articles, and the four of them were very recent, and by recent I mean three of them I just saw like this week, basically. The fourth one I saw maybe last week, and because I saw that one, the other three showed up. The second, and they were all male VTubers too. I think it's because they know what I am, they know what I enjoy. But frickin' the second one, and it wasn't exactly good, but I saw him and I was like, oh, he looks cool. And then I eventually found him just doing shit. And I was like, just, on YouTube. And I found him. And I was like, bro, I remember you from the one article I read. And it was not a good article, but I was like, oh, I'm sure he didn't. Like, it was a bad article. I'm not going to say what he did. But I don't know. I'm not even gonna give my opinion on it. And the dude I saw was Hex Haywire from Niji Sanji En. And I had seen him, and I thought he was pretty cool. I thought he looked amazing. I loved his voice, the really deep voice, and then I think he was like, yeah, I always sound like this because because I'm always sick or something like that. I was like, oh, damn, that sucks, dude. The most sick I get is my freaking nose. So I always sound like I'm stuffy. Not snuffy, stuffy. There's a difference. But freaking, yeah, I found him out via an article. I sort of remember what it was about, but I'm not going to say it, because I do know that it was talking about him in a negative light. Regardless of whether or not it was true or not, I will not say. Even though I know the answer, I will not say if it's true or not. But I thought he was cool, and then I just randomly found him. Like, I think probably months later, after reading that article. Because I didn't look for him unlike I did with Joel. And I just randomly found him. I was like, yo, I remember you from the one article I read. And so I started looking at his stuff, and I was like, oh, so this is what he does. Doing a bunch of the ASMR shit. I think, no, he wasn't my gateway into Niji. He wasn't the first. Well, I mean, he technically was the first one I had seen, but he wasn't the first Niji member I watched. Who was the first member I watched? Who brought me into it? Who brought me into Niji? My brain is saying, I think it was actually Selene or Doki. Now, I think she's what got me into watching Niji. And I think it was a freaking Cards Against Humanity video. that I still love watching when it was up. Sadly, it is no longer up because, yeah, I think we all know what happened. There's no, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. But frickin', that was insane. I'm not gonna give my opinion on it. That was insane, though. That's all I will say. And then I think I watched her for a bit, and then I started watching others. Some people that I still watch every now and then, because I'm always watching VTubers nowadays. I don't watch fucking FleshTubers anymore. Until recently, I started rewatching Markiplier's Five Nights at Freddy's again. Because that's just, you just have to every now and then. You just have to watch it from the first game all the way to basically now. I still haven't seen Help 1 and 2. I haven't even finished Help 1 and 1. I watched his Help 1 and 1. I haven't finished the game personally. I want to play Help 1 and 2 by myself, though. But I don't have money, so. But frickin', yeah, after Selene, I think I started watching a little bit of Vox. Then I saw others, but I think my most watched from Niji was, and it's like a mixture. The ones that I watched the most were Selene, definitely. I thought Selene was funny. Her laugh is fucking addictive. Kyo, I watched Kyo a lot. Luca, I thought Luca was fucking funny. And then I was watching Ike a little bit more recently. But I think he not as much as Kyo and Luca, though. I think Kyo and Luca were my two most watched, definitely. More than Selene, but most watched, I think it was Kyo and Luca. More Luca, honestly. I think Kyo, I just watched his shorts. Luca, I did watch a couple streams. And then I got to learn about the others. And then I learned, I think actually watching Niji is what even got me into being a VTuber. I'm going to be completely honest. I remember, it's not confidential, no NDA, because, well, to be fair, I didn't even do anything. I was, but I didn't. I was planning on auditioning, and this was before. Granted, this was definitely before Selene was terminated, of course. This was, I think, and this is assuming I got in. And the thing was, I had never really streamed before, and one of the things that they say was you have that you have to have streaming experience, right? And I was like, should I lie? And I was like, you know what? I'd look like an awful person if I lied, and if they found out, that'd be even worse. So I'm gonna play it fair. Other people deserve it because let's say I did win. Well, I have no streaming experience, and those people did. So I look like an asshole, So I was like, you know what? No, I'll wait till next time, because originally I did really contemplate on joining Niji. I really did. And then, after all that was done, I was like, you know what? I hope whoever wins is happy. And then the group came out. What was it? TTT? The triple T's? And I'm just saying, had I done it and had I won, I could have been Claude. I don't want to be. Claude is perfect the way he is. He's better, honestly. I think he's far better. But, Claude's pretty cool. I've seen a little bit of him. He's pretty cool. Victoria's pretty cool. Kunai's pretty cool. They're all pretty cool. I think all the Nijis are pretty cool. I like some more than others, of course. But it's not favoritism. It's just I like them more than others because their sense of humor and shit. Just I like it more. Which is probably why I liked Kyo and Luca. But yeah, I think Niji is what really got me into wanting to stream as a VTuber. I'm not saying, they're the best because, they got me into it. I've seen what happened. I've seen it, trust me. But at the end of the day, they were the reason I started to begin with. Even if, let's say, they go bankrupt and we never hear from them ever again. They're gone for good. They were still my inspiration as to why I started. But c'est lovely, c'est la vie, c'est la bleu. You know how it be. But yeah, not much else. They would be some of them I would love to meet with them. Hang out with them, talk to them. I personally, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say that either because I feel like that's wrong to really talk about it publicly. But I hope they're all doing good because I've seen what's been happening, and I've seen what's happened with Doki. I've seen what's happened on both sides, and I can't help but feel conflicted because I love both of them. And when you love two opposites of a side, people see you as like an outcast. And it's very sad. Why can't I like both? Who says I have to like one and hate the other? Why am I not allowed to like what I like? I like both of them for their own reasons. I like the Niji Livers. I like Doki. Why can't I like both publicly? Because I know if I do it publicly, which I technically am doing now, people are going to be like, "Oh, how dare you, You can't like both of them. You kidding me? You're crazy. You're a horrible person for liking both. You can only like one of them." To which that I say, "Okay. No." I'm allowed to have my own likes. Do I think some of them are bad? Yes. To an extent, of course. Because I think we're all bad in our own way, No human or entity or whatever else you want to say is inherently good. Not everybody is 100% pure, Even the most pure people that you think are really pure have their dark thoughts. They have their bad deeds. Nobody's an exception. And I don't see anybody ever being an exception. We've all done bad stuff in the past. We've all done it in the present. Hell, we even do bad stuff in the future. But you gotta learn to just, do what's really right, if you will. But that's just my opinion. You don't have to listen to my opinion, even if I think I'm right. I get that from my father. That I always think I'm right. Supposedly, anyways. I don't always think I'm right. Most of the time, I will say I do think I'm right, but I know I'm not right every time. Nobody's ever right 100% of the time. Let me get my water. Hold on. Alright, that's better. But yeah, that's what I think about it. I still would love to meet both sides eventually. Some people from Niji, some people that like Doki, indie. That would be nice. There's just a bunch of stuff I would like to do. Meeting some people, doing what I want, just a bunch of shit, you know. But everybody has their dreams and aspirations. It's what you do with said dreams and aspirations that can make it a reality. We're getting into more philosophical talk. I'm just now realizing. But you know what? I'm fine with that. I like a little bit of philosophy in my life. What is one thing that you want to do? Maybe it's meet a celebrity. Maybe it's a certain goal. You know, whatever. You can't make that goal happen if you don't put a little bit of work in. You know? For example, I want to meet people. I don't care who. I want to meet people. I want to know people from different backgrounds. I've lived a relatively sheltered life. So it would be nice to really get to know others outside of Hispanics, basically. I'm Hispanic. I've been around Hispanics my entire life. So, you know, it's always great when I see someone else that isn't just Hispanic, you know? I love Hispanics, don't get me wrong, obviously. I love my race. But I want to meet others. I really want to meet others. So far, I only really have 2 friends that I know from 2 different backgrounds. And I'm glad. I'll probably never say it to their faces, but you know, if they watch this and they actually got this far, well, good for them. They can actually hear what I think about them. And not in a bad way, of course. They're like my closest friends, bro. Cuz I ultimately have like 3 really close friends, but one of them's Hispanic. But I've known him all my life. And you know, he's like my best friend, you know. But the other 2, I've met them more recently, you know. I've known them for less than 4 years ultimately. And they've been like my ride or die pals, if you will. I don't know if they feel the same. Maybe they don't. I'm not going to be like, you know, confident about it, but I kind of highly doubt they do. Cuz they're just like me. They're just like me for real. But you know, they've been close friends for a while. So naturally, you know. Yeah. You know, they're not Hispanic unless they, you know, they actually are and they haven't told me. But to my knowledge, they're not Hispanic. Again, unless they haven't told me and I'm actually completely wrong and then I look like an asshole for it. And you know, I've met their families. They've told me about their families, you know, all the good, all the bad, all that shit. I'm just like, my family's way different. I'm not gonna say any good or bad things about their families, because I don't think that's I don't think it's right. I don't deserve to, because they ain't my family. If they're my family, yeah, maybe. And even then, it still feels wrong if you talk shit about your family, like, not like serious shit. I mean, not like funny shit. But yeah, they've been good. They're good pals. I appreciate them, even though I don't I don't think I do. Anyways, I don't talk enough to them. Yes, we all 3 of us, we talk on Discord and shit. You know, we call and everything. We play games together and shit. But I feel like I don't do much with them. You know. Cause we're all, yeah, you know, we all have lives. You know, we're all on our own shit. But like, I don't know. It just don't feel right. You know. Like, they're like some of my best pals I've ever had. And it's just like, oh, I don't think I talk to them enough. What? all that kind of stuff happens. So and it's not we haven't fallen out. We're all we still talk to each other all the time. Just today, yeah, today, one of my friends was talking to our group chat. One of them doesn't respond as much because he's in college. he's doing college. Good for him. Good for him. I've told him before, but good for him. But anyways, friends. I would like more friends. I think just having 3, not enough to get even double digits is enough. And the thing is, the friends that I do have, they don't stream. So, it's a tiny. Well, I mean, one of them used to stream, and he's contemplating on coming back. And if he does, that will be fun. I'll be playing with him all the fucking time on stream, bro. I will. I do not care. I will stream with him on the daily. As long as he's okay with it, of course. Hell, I've gotten them into the. Well, no, they knew about it, but I've gotten them more into the. I think I did, anyways. I've gotten them more into the fact of VTubing. So if he comes back, he did tell me that if he comes back, he'll be a VTuber, sort of. He won't be his own original character, I don't think. I think he said he was going to be just an actual character or something. I don't know. But I think that. But actually, I don't remember what he said, honestly. I think he said one of the two. He was either going to be his own character, like he should be. I personally think he should be, anyways, or he's going to be a character that already exists. I already forgot which character. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was a Sonic character, though. He really likes Sonic. But regardless, I'd play with him all the fucking time. Hell, he responded. He was the one who responded to "What the fuck is Crab Game?" He's the one who asked me what the fuck is Crab Game when I searched it. My post, if I were to host a game with something like Crab Game, who would join? We get in a big VC and we just play some big game like that, get to know people with a little bit of violence. And he just responds, "The fuck is Crab Game?" And I literally just said like Squid Game, but funny. Yeah, he's saying maybe. He said maybe because his computer can handle it. For a second I was like worried his computer couldn't handle it. But then again, what did he say? I can perfectly run Sonic Generations without lag, but it can't run Switch games. Oh, well, I mean, computadora, little dumb, Oh, one thing that I actually just now remembered. There's only been one person that actually knows who the fuck is my profile picture on Twitter. Only one person has mentioned it. And I'm just like, God. Nobody else has mentioned it. But like freaking I don't know, I love him. He's cool. He's if anybody's literally even heard of Fire Emblem, I think that's good enough. Oh shit, I forgot about this. Bro, that shit. I was looking at my the stuff I retweeted, and one of the someone messed. He goes, "I'm crying. How did I mess up cooking eggs, bro? His entire pan just exploded." I don't think that was a you thing. I think that was genuinely I think that was just trying to tell you, hey man, I'm no good no more. You might need a new one. And then he's just like, I'm okay. I think he said his egg fell on the floor. Let me see. Yeah, the egg fell on the floor. He's like, my baby. And then I think he eats it. I think he eats it. I don't know. It only shows 33 seconds, and it just shows him a little crying at the end. His model looks amazing. Oh me. Oh me. Pretty cool. Oh, and right under that, I had a freaking question that just I put popped up in my heart, but I meant to put pop up in my head. And I was just like, I know people are, I guess you could say, a little sensitive, just to put it nicely, a little sensitive about how others, say their genders and whatnot. But one thing I do is call people bro or dude, and I know some people don't like that. I have nobody's answered me. 28 people have seen it. 28 people have viewed it. And that's one thing I hate about tweeting, because nobody ever says anything, and I'm just like, guys, I need answers. Please talk to me, please, for the love of God. I'm like, please, for the love of God, just talk to me. You can say the most fucked up shit. You're talking to me. It's good enough. I literally only have one friend that talks to me. Unless I talk to someone else that made a post. And even then, by then, a lot of people already talk to them. And I'm just like, why can't I ever be like that? Why can't people talk to me? Like, from my fucking tweet. Oh, yesterday I was streaming. I was doing Duolingo, streaming Japanese. And my friend, he starts talking to me in Japanese. And I know for a fact his ass got that from Google Translate. I'd rather not say it. Because I'm not gonna lie, my brain had to Google Translate that shit too. And I had to Google Translate a response. And then it took him a while to even, because it was he was telling me, yeah, Google Translate ain't telling me this shit. And then I told him what it said. He wrote a bunch of fucks, basically. Because today, I learned kuso means fuck. So that's very good vocabulary. Very good vocabulary. Kuso. I don't want to say the entire thing because I know he was basically talking. Well, no, even in English it's fucked up. It messed up. But I know he said it in a fucking as a friend term, when you have that one friend that is just like, you guys say the most fucked up shit to each other, but it's normal for you guys. Maybe for the average person who doesn't know your friendship, it's like, what the fuck? Do they hate each other? And then it's like, no, they don't hate each other. They're just friends. They're just those kind of friends. And I think it's just the funniest thing. I can say what I said, though, because that one wasn't inappropriate. I'm going to try and pronounce it. And I'm going to tell you what Google Translate told me, anyways. Iryo injo ga hitsuyo desu. Which, actually, you know what? I'm going to put that in Translate and see if I even said that right. Let's see if I actually said that right. Hold on. 이리요 이리요 인조가 이트요 this. Which if you flip it from Japanese from English to Japanese, and then back to English, just says medical assistance required. I was trying to tell him you need medical help. Again, but that's something like if you're strangers, that just sounds wrong, you know? Like you just randomly say that shit. But it's like we're friends, so it's like, it's normal. Normal conversation. I remember they were telling me, and I was just like, guys, I'm a lot more tame than you think I am. Maybe not around you guys, but I'm a lot more tame than you think. And they're just like, watch, the moment he debuts, he's gonna get canceled. I'm just like, bro, like, guys, come on, put a little bit of faith. Give me like a week. I was like, give me a week, and I'll probably. It's been almost a month. Oh my god, it's been almost a fucking month. Holy shit. Oh, it's been almost a month since I started streaming. It's been like 3 weeks to be exact. Oh, and I stream on the 4th too. I stream on that day. I don't, but it's on a Monday, so it technically that wouldn't end up being a month. The month would end up being on the 3rd. Yeah. In 8 days, it'll officially have been a month since I started streaming. And I remember I started that whole week streaming. And then after that, I started Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And same as this week. I don't think that's probably going to be the schedule for a long time. I don't think I'm ever going to change that well, I probably will. But it's going to be like that for a while. I'm probably going to be having that stream schedule. Monday will, well, for now anyways, until I like really can afford to buy more games and shit. Monday will always be Minecraft. Saturday will always be just chatting streams. Wednesdays and Fridays will be random games of my choosing. And because I don't have a whole lot of games to begin with, it's typically going to kind of be the same thing. But that's for now. As I start making more money, whether it be by streaming or, doing, other shit, then, we'll progress. We'll go on to other stuff. That's all we got for now, of course. I'm honestly surprised I honestly started streaming. When I was doing this shit, I was really contemplating. I was like, do I really, really want to start streaming? Do I really want to stream? Is this actually what I want to do? And I was like, well, I've already made the model. Might as well just go with it and see what happens, obviously I start off small. It's not like I start off big immediately. That would be fucking mind-blowing if I did. Holy shit, I think I would be fucking frightened if I started off with like, oh, I'm at 8K people watching me at this one point in time. I'm like, that would not be fun. That would not be fun. But freaking God, I hate fucking always being tired. I hate always being tired, but never being allowed to sleep properly. Fucking sucks. But yeah. What? That's a bunch of shit, bunch of bots on Twitter and shit, bro. Anyways, yeah, there's not really much to talk about besides the same things over and over again. So I'm literally like I'm quiet for a bit trying to figure out stuff. Maybe I should do that. Maybe only for Saturdays I actually plan stuff. Saturdays should be the only days I actually plan stuff, and it's just about what the hell do I talk about. Yeah, I think having a just chatting stream at least once every week, I think is good. You get to just hang out. You don't have to worry about anything. Just hang out, chill, talk about your week. You know, and just a bunch of stuff. You don't gotta worry. It's the weekend. You just gotta mellow, as they say. You gotta chill out, chillaximus, as some might say. That's what I do. I chill out on my weekends. I contemplated originally not wanting to stream on Saturday, just so I have Saturday and Friday and Sunday off. But I was like, no, Saturdays, I can still do this, and I'll still feel fine. And then Sunday I have a full day off, and then even then I have Tuesday, I have Thursday, I got Sunday. I don't need too much days off. And even then, they're just streaming days. That's not even including other work I may or may not do. One day, I promise we will get better here. I know I'm not exactly the best of the best. There are definitely far more people that you could be watching that are far better at what they do compared to me. Simple as that. But, what can I say? I'm fine the way I am at the moment. Not everything has to be perfect. Not everything has to be exactly the best. It can just be decent quality. Of course, I don't want to be the worst. But I don't aim to be the best. I am fine with being in the middle, where I have some people. I don't have to have a lot. I don't even have to have past 1,000 followers. I'm fine with less than that. If we get more than that, that would be fucking amazing. This is more like I'm doing it because I want to do it, but I'm not expecting much, if you will. I'm not expecting much, so I don't have to, think too much about it, Because if I do, then I'm going to be pushing myself, and we don't want that. So, that's really about it. That's why I don't have some of the stuff. Granted, I could have gotten some more stuff. That would have been nice. But, could have done it before I ever started debuting, but, I wanted to debut in January. That didn't really get to happen because some stuff just did not work out. And I didn't want to wait any later. So I decided February. Year of the Dragon, though, so that's pretty cool. I think that's why I wanted to be a dragon, honestly, thinking about it now. I don't know, I've always liked dragons. Plus, no, actually, you know what? It wasn't because of Year of the Dragon. The reason I became a dragon was because I was looking, and I saw a very lack of male dragons. male dragon VTubers. So I said, what if I became. I'm not going to say the first one because maybe there was and I just didn't see any. But what if I. Well, you know what I'll say for this. But it's probably not true. What if I became the first male dragon VTuber? Which I really find hard to believe. I'm sure there's someone. There has to be. Ain't no way. If I search up male dragon VTuber, I don't think I've seen any. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind, there is people. I guess I just haven't seen them. That's, I'm not gonna lie, that looks more. I'm not gonna say no, but that looks more like more like a fish man, like the missing link kind of style, which is cool as well, honestly. Then again, dragons could be anything, so. I remember seeing this video before. That's funny. That's a funny video. But anyways. So I guess there is. Oh. Here's some others. Yeah. I originally looked up drag and it doesn't see because it's only getting dragon as a tag, not male dragon or anything. On the website called VTubi. And I scroll a little bit to see if there's any male ones. And here's the dragon tag. Well, you guys can't see it, but still. Let's see. Kiryokoko, Minachu, Selentatsuki, Freya, Arlie Darkfire, Seiryu, Tatsumori, Kyoshi Akazora, Thornscale, Reishi, not Reishi. How many more pages is there? Oh, just press next. Here we go. Lear Pandora. Muir. A clown dragon. Okay. Meru? Mirror. Gonna move on so I don't mispronounce that name for no reason. Akai Ryu. I just realized there's a lot of Ryus. What the hell? Zulon. I know the Chinese use the X a lot, and it's different every time. I'm pretty sure, so it's really hard. And it's a Chinese name. I'm gonna say Zulon, but I could be wrong. Who creates English Chinese content? Well, good for you. Tricky Wee, that'd be another one I'd love to see. I remember seeing her before she became a VTuber, bro. She was fucking awesome. Let's see. Aiko Yuzuhara, Eden Valkyrie, Sea Dragon Anicia, Snow Shoryuki. I'm not even going. I'm gonna pronounce the gay. I'm gonna pronounce the gay. No, I'm gonna pronounce the name. I was gonna say name, and then my brain was gonna say game, and then because I stopped myself halfway, it sounded like I said I was gonna say the gay. I was like, what? I'm not gonna. I was gonna say I'm not gonna pronounce the name, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Eotitus. 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 That's what I'm going with. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Wiki. Succubus crossi. It's a dragon? Virtual hentai cam girl who streams on. No, I remember that website. I'm not gonna say it. She uploads her VODs on Cornhub. Sometimes she will give you a brofist at the end of the stream. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like brofist. Chocojacks. Jacqueline Jack Churchill. Are half of these dragons? Cause it's not. It's they don't really say anything about dragon. They just yes, they're in the dragon tag, but like they don't really say because most of the ones that clearly say they're dragon, like for example, Wiki since it was up here. Wiki is a small void dragon. Okay. Succubus Crossy doesn't mention anything about a dragon. Jockojax doesn't mention anything about a dragon. Jacqueline Jack Churchill doesn't mention anything about a dragon. And then they have like little tags, and none of them say dragon. And then right under that one, Yuki Hirayama doesn't say anything about dragon. Just a VTuber who has a chaotic and nurturing personality. And she streams a variety of games, like Dark Souls 3, Terraria, and Wizard of Legend. I don't know what that game is, but you should probably check it out. Ooh. Raira. See, but they have a picture of a dragon. So that's okay, even if it doesn't exactly say they're a dragon. I want to see other freaking VTubers with different languages. Wait, are there Arabic VTubers? Hold on. Oh my god, there is. Oh, that's... Bro, that's kind of cool, though. Arabic? That's different. Because, like, you're used to seeing the more, I guess, popular ones. Like English, Chinese, Japanese. Maybe you get a couple others. But you mainly get those three. And then, yeah, other people, they can speak the languages. But it's like, oh my god, you just happen to speak that language. Arabic, that's crazy. I'm just kind of looking, honestly. I'm also learning English as I stream. My kudo. Oh, so you don't really know. So you don't know that much English? Question mark. You look pretty cool. Hmm. Multilingual. Neo Mickey is a multilingual VTuber and streamer who makes content in English, Arabic, English, French, Japanese, and was this one? Swedish. Damn. That's fucking cool. That's fucking sick, bro. Okay, so these are ripped. Oh my, could the one that I was talking about, how she was saying her English is not good. She knows Arabic, English, French. What is this one? German, Italian, Japanese, and what's this one? Turkish. Holy shit. Why do you people know so much? What is this one? Filipino. Oh. That's someone else. Ukrainian, since it was on the bottom of the list. What do we got? We got English, we got Polish, Ukrainian, or Russian. Okay. These are so much. I'm gonna put all languages in other. You can put other. Okay, well let's see what there is. Was there not Spanish here actually? Oh, there was. Okay. My brain was thinking there was a Greek. Hold on, Greek? Oh damn. And then it's like most of them know English and then their other language. I'm just like, why couldn't I do this? Okay, there wasn't much Greek. There was only a couple. But see, all the ones that know Greek speak another language too. Then again, I'm almost certain this does not have every fucking VTuber in existence. Obviously, it only has the ones that have signed up and done this shit. It's still insane though. Well, I want to learn some of these Malaysian. Is that Malaysian? Malay? Oh, it is Malaysian. Okay. Malay is Malaysian. Okay. I was a little confused there for a second. Indonesian? Bro, this one knows English, Indonesian, and Malaysian. That's crazy. What the fudge? What the hell? There are more people that know Malaysian than frickin' Greek. There are way more. Holy shit. There's only two pages for Greek. I'm scrolling just to see how many pages there are for Malaysian. Okay, any more? Is it going to end? Okay, if I go up here. Oh, okay. These guys don't. Okay. So okay, so there's not that much. So if I go back to, let's say this one. Okay, I think it's because I passed at this point. So, oh, you know what? That might be for different in general. Okay, so this is just in general. So it takes you out of exactly what you searched up. I'm looking up and I'm just like, I go to like page 21 and it just gives me a bunch of like randoms that don't have Malaysian. And I'm just like, oh, wait, what? And then I go to I was like, well, I was on page 8 last time. So what if I go to page 9? And then it just takes everything off. And one of the first people I saw was Zentrea. In 2017, I didn't know she was around that long. Holy shit. Oh, and it still has like their latest stuff. It still like tracks their latest stuff. Literally, it has her like the latest thing that it says for her. It was from yesterday. No one was ready for this outfit. I watched that one. Okay. And then the descriptions. And Freya is a female virtual YouTuber and streamer who makes content in English. She debuted on the 26th of November in 2017. Damn. She's independent, but also a member of the Twitch team, virtual streamers worldwide. Although Zentrea is an English virtual YouTuber, she does not speak in her streams or videos, but instead uses her text to speech. Her birthday May 20th. Pretty cool. Associated names: Dragon Queen, and formerly was Commander, and then Zen. Yeah, I didn't really get to know much about her until like kind of recently. Oh, these are Geminis, okay. Oh, and then some of them are live. So if I click on them, will it just take me to their live stuff? I don't know any of these people. I think only one of them that I did know was freaking that I did see was Neanners. Oh, never mind. Aya Mare from Niji Sanji. I didn't know she was live right now. Oh well. What the hell is she doing? What is she playing right now or whatever? I guess I can look that up. Let me see. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, her lore video. I thought her lore video was goofy. Anyways, I think, not gonna lie, there's not really much else to do. I've actually just been talking the entire time. Like, I played my game maybe a little bit. Not a whole lot, though. So, I don't know. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good day. You know, hope everybody's weeks were good. Mine was pretty good. Well, until next time, you know. There's not really much else to say. Bye.